Hello, everybody. Welcome back to this year tropical update for July 1st. We're currently watching the main event, of course, Category 4 Major Hurricane Beryl, which just made landfall not too long ago, around 11:10 Eastern this morning. Lower odds of formation for 96L than yesterday, and of course, Tropical Depression 3 has now dissipated after it became Tropical Storm Chris last night and made landfall in Mexico. Let's first get to the impact map. You'll note that I did decrease the concern for Jamaica from significant down to high at this point in time, mainly due to us now expecting it to be a hurricane, not a major hurricane, by the time it makes it to Jamaica. So again, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, and the Yucatan are the next targets of this storm. Remaining impacts will probably only last another hour or so in terms of the higher end impacts on the Lesser Antilles for the time being. Again, that's St. Vincent, the Grenadine Islands, and Grenada. Again, we'll talk about more about that in a bit. But again, southern Hispaniola, southern parts of Cuba, as well as the Yucatan and Belize need to be watching this very carefully, and perhaps even Texas, maybe in Louisiana later on. Here are the remnants of Chris. Again, still going to be a flooding concern, but that's all that we have to talk about on that. Here's Category 4 Major Hurricane Beryl. As you can see, if you look about midway through or towards the end of this, you can see the system Beryl making landfall on Keriku Island. Uh, I think I'm missing a syllable there, but that's okay. It's the northernmost island of Grenada. Grenada's two islands, the main island, and then the system Beryl made landfall on the northern island with a population of 10,000 people. Still the eye wall affecting Grenada proper, as well as the Grenadine Islands. So this is what we're dealing with. The hurricane hunters finding winds up to 150 miles an hour. That's a high-end Cat 4, borderline Cat 5, honestly. Um, Still would have a little bit to go, but yeah, quite crazy. You'll see Jamaica now under hurricane watch due to this system. And again, that tropical storm watch is still in effect for the southern portions of Hispaniola. And we'll expect those tropical storm and hurricane warnings to expire here later this evening over the Lesser Antilles, including Trinidad and Tobago, Martinique, and St. Lucia. So we do have some new records to add to the situation here. The four ones at the bottom here, it's the earliest and the third ever Category 4 in the Caribbean Sea, now that it's in the Caribbean. The other two to be in the Caribbean Sea before August 1st are Hurricanes Dennis and Emily in 2005. And then our earliest 150-mile-an-hour hurricane is Hurricane Dennis. And our closest Category 4 plus hurricane to Grenada is now Beryl, with making landfall in Grenada proper. It was Ivan in 2004. Moving on to our rainfall impacts that we could see with this system, you do see 6 to 8 inches possible in areas all the way up to Jamaica now. Still uncertain, Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, as well as parts of Hispaniola, how bad this system will be. Also, you can begin to see impacts associated with 96L on places like St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and Barbados. Tropical storm force winds likely to begin hitting Jamaica overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, and then again on the Yucatan and Belize come midday Thursday. Again, that's the earliest reasonable time of arrivals being shown on screen. Here's Invest 96L. Much less convection today, but it does appear a little more concentrated. But that decrease in convection has resulted in the hurricane center decreasing the odds of formation to 60% within the next 7 days. We'll continue to monitor this, as it will, even if it doesn't develop, it will affect the same areas that Beryl just affected. That's all for now. Chris Hickson and Warner Media.